Okay, guys, I think I'm back. I don't know what happened. It just ended. It started and then the video ended. So let's see if we're back in business. Okay, I think I'm back on. Can somebody please comment and let me know? I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me and see me. Hi, Brianna. Thank you so much. Okay. I don't know what happened. I've been standing here waiting for the countdown. When you schedule it like that, you can copy and do everything you need to do. And I was waiting for the countdown, had everything ready to go, and it went live for like a minute, and then it said that the video ended, and I didn't end it, so I don't know. Hey, Mary, you made it. I am so envious of you being in the Caribbean right now. I wish I was you. I told her yesterday I want to be her when I grow up. And I'm packing my bags because she's going to adopt me too, just so you guys know. Hello, Sandy. Hi, everybody. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. So I know I did, and I know I ate way too much food, more than I should have probably. So I'm just going to kind of prop my phone up there so I can try to see comments. So let's let everybody join in here. Just give them a few minutes and we'll just kind of, I'm going to move my keyboard out of the way to begin with. And we'll just start off by, I just want to make sure that everybody can hear and see me. And I think that you can because I'm seeing your comments. And I want to share something with you guys really quick. I've told you guys before that I signed up to be a demonstrator under Tammy White. And she does monthly meetings, team meetings with us. And I told you guys last week that I won a stamp set. So I just want to show you really quick how awesome she is. So this is the stamp set. It's in the new Celebration catalog. And I wanted this so bad. I could not believe that I was lucky enough that I got it for free. I don't have to pay for it. So it's a 2-set stamp set. So that you get 2 of them. And I just love the big sentiment, the happy and the best, and then the flowers along the bottom. And then she sent me this cute card. And I'm assuming all of this is in the new. I don't recognize that embossing folder, so I'm thinking that might be from the new catalog. And then she wrote me a quick little note, but you guys don't need to see that. It's just a congratulations for winning the stamp set. So that's one of the perks of being a demonstrator. And then I wanted to share this. Brianna told me that I could share it. She sent me this beautiful card with the stamp set that she won. Hi, Barb. How are you? Yeah, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I was telling them, Barb, I don't know what happened. It went live, and then I didn't end the video, but it said it ended. So I'm not really sure what is up with that. So anyway, this is a beautiful card, and then Brianna wrote me a nice note, too, and then she was nice enough to tell me how she made the card. But I love how she did just that little sneak piece of silver foil right there in the middle. Silver or gray, I don't know if you guys can see my rings, but I mean, most of my jewelry is sterling silver. I love silver. But I just wanted to share that with you guys really quick because it's such a cute card. And thank you again, Brianna. Okay, so while I'm here, I'm just going to show you guys, this week's giveaway is Every Good Whoosh stamp set. And it's a rubber mount, brand new. And again, this is one of my favorites. I was playing with this last night and trying to come up with some card design ideas. So I will share those with you as soon as I get them made. I had an idea and it didn't turn out. How many of you that has happened to? You have an idea and it just doesn't work out once you go to make the card. That was me last night. So once I do, I've got a couple of more ideas, get them figured out. I will share those with you guys. So, I don't know what your guys' weather here, but it is like 50 degrees in Indiana today. It was warmer than that yesterday. So I pulled my hair up because it's hot at work. I've told you guys that I have to wear a hairnet. So I just wasn't feeling it today. I was kind of being lazy. Let's see what Brianna says. Oh, you are more than welcome, Brianna. Yeah, Barbara says it's a beautiful card, and I agree. But anyway, it's really nice here, and it's a beautiful day. But I wanted to also, I watched a little bit of the playback from last week, and I wanted to clarify when I said that I worked at an orthopedic company and that we made body parts. We do not make body parts, okay? We kind of sort of do, but I didn't want anybody to think, what is she talking about? We make hips and knees and screws and plates and people that need surgeries, bone replacements, hip replacement, knee replacement, things like that. That's what I was trying to say, is that we make those things for surgeries and body parts. That's what I meant, knees and hips and things like that. We don't like grow people or anything where I work. I listened to that back and I thought that kind of sounded crazy. Hi, Teresa. How are you? Yeah, Teresa says, cool, another live from Bobby every Wednesday at 1:30. And you know what? While we're talking about that, let's just jump to something I wanted to get your guys' opinion on and see what you guys think. I work from 3 to 11. That's my shift. Like I've told you guys, when I get done here, I jump in my vehicle, grab my lunch upstairs, and head to work. If I run over, if I end it, like right about 2 o'clock, I'm good. I have a few minutes to linger upstairs or whatever. But when I get home from work, that's when I do my Stampin' Up. Last night when I got home, I prepared for today. I made sure I had my camera set up, my mic set up, the card, everything I need right here, so I don't have to jump up and be flustered in the morning trying to get everything around. So when I get off work, I usually get home about 11:25, 11:30, something like that. And I usually stay up till about 3 a.m. So, okay, I'm just reading the comments. Sandy just said she had a total knee replacement. Hey, do you know where that came from? Because it might have just came from where I work. And I'll tell you guys where I work. I'm allowed to tell you. It's called Zimmer Biomet. In Warsaw, Indiana. It used to be Zimmer and a different company, Biomet. And I want to say 2 or 3 years ago, Zimmer bought Biomet. So now we're known as Zimmer Biomet. And where I live, Warsaw, Indiana, is the orthopedic capital of the world. So that's what we do here. And when I closed the daycare, I had my own business for 10 years. And when I closed that, I was lucky enough to get hired in there. And I absolutely love what I do and the people I work with. I work with some great people. And it's nice to know that we are helping people, live a normal life and do the things that they probably couldn't do without the parts that we make and the engineers and everything that come up with these great designs. And it's just awesome company to work for and to be a part of. Do you know if it was, Sandy says she does know. Let me know if it was Zimmer Biomet. There's another company, but another huge one that's in Warsaw, but I'm not going to mention it. And then we have little smaller companies. So anyway, let's get back to my stamping, what I wanted to ask you guys. So I get home about 11:20. I try to grab a snack. I check my emails and see what's going on in Facebook and all that kind of stuff. And then I come downstairs and I start working on my stuff. So I'm usually up till 3, sometimes 4, but I really, really try to make myself stop at 3 and go to bed. So what I've been thinking about doing is Friday nights doing a Facebook Live, and I was thinking about calling it Night Owl Stamping. But I don't know if you guys are going to be up that late. That's the thing. If I would come on at midnight every Friday, would I have anybody join me? Because it's a lot of work, and I'll be honest with you that during that time that I would be live, I would be taking away from my preparing time, designing cards, preparing for my coffee class, cards and coffee class that I do here locally. So, I want to make sure that I have a good group of people that's going to follow me, a good number, and just see, we'll go from there. So, I probably won't do it this Friday, but if I decide to, I'll let you guys know, but it'll always be at midnight. That'll give me time to get home and get a few things around, and it won't be too late for you guys, and we'll go no more than an hour. I'll try to do half hour, 45 minutes like I kind of do now, and just see how that goes. So Brianna says, Mary Clark says she's up, and Brianna says, I'm up on Friday nights. That's when I submit my Tupperware orders. You go, girl. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. We'll see, and like I said, if I do decide to do it this Friday, I will make sure that I send out a reminder like I do for my Wednesday nights, okay? I want everybody to know the Snowflake Sentiments class, I got it in the mail, and I'm just repackaging everything up right now. I've almost got them done. My plan is tonight when I get home, get all the mailing labels on them, and I will take them to the post office tomorrow, which is Thursday. So you guys should have them Saturday, maybe Monday, but probably Saturday. And the Hearts Come Home class packets, the class registration is closed now for that. Thanks to everyone that signed up for that class. And I'll probably get that in the mail one day next week, and I'll get that shipped out just as soon as. I always make sure I have all the card packets ready, so when I get the orders from Stampin' Up, all I have to do is repackage, throw in your goodies, put the mailing labels on, and get them in the mail for you guys. Okay? And then I already asked about the Friday night. And then the December free card packets, I already have those designed. And I'm just obsessed with the Hearts Come Home stamp set. So that is all 3 cards were used. I used that stamp set to design the December free card packets. So I'll have that hostess code up on Friday. For anybody that wants to place an online order and receive those free card packets for December. We still have a couple of days. Anybody that wants to jump on, place an order, and still get November's free card packets. All that information is on my blog if you guys want to visit that. And Sandy, you must be like my husband. Sandy says she wouldn't be up at that time. My husband goes to bed he's an early riser. Like, we're talking 4 o'clock in the morning. He's in bed every night by 9:15, 9:30. If he stays up till 10 o'clock, that's late for him. But he's an early riser. God bless his heart. He even does on his days off, and I ask him, what is wrong with you? Why do you get up that early if you don't have to? Because I'm a night owl. Always have been. I mean, even when I was a little kid, it was hard for me to get up to go to school because I wanted to stay up all night. I'm nocturnal. So let's see. I already told you guys. Okay, the next thing that I want to share with you guys, I'm going to jump over to my website, and I hope that it is posted there. And I don't see it. Let me refresh and see. And this might freeze up because this, I think, might have been what was causing me my problems earlier. I'm getting the spinning wheel. So I think my website is going to not be working, so I can't show you. It's trying. Let's see what's going to happen. I kind of think that might have been the reason why I ended up... Oh, Sandy, do you get up that early too? She says, me too. Okay, so let's just pop back over then. It's not going to work. I wanted to share with you guys and show you what I was talking about, but my website's going to... I can see it in the background, so if it decides that it's going to start working, we'll hop over there and I'll let you guys know. But what I wanted to do is tell you guys what I'm going to start something new with my downline, people that are signed up under me, but it won't start until January, but it's just something to give you guys to think about. So starting in January, I'm going to start a design team for my downline. And what that means, my downline, you have to pick a name when you get a downline. When people sign up for you to be a demonstrator, you can pick a name. And so mine is Inked Inspiration. And so what I've decided to do, it's going to be called the Inked Inspiration Design Team. So once a month, I will pick one person that's on my team, and I will send them a free stamp set, and they will create 4 cards for everybody that's on our team. We'll post them on our blogs. Anybody that's doing it as a business and has a blog, you would be more than welcome to use these designs to, your online classes, your local classes that you do, that kind of thing. You don't have to participate if you don't want to. And that's what I wanted to show you on my blog, which is still not working. It's froze up on my end. I don't know if anybody can hop over and see if they can see it. But there's a form that I just wanted to see if anybody out there is thinking about signing up as a demonstrator under me. And you have 3 options. One is that you want to sign up right now, help me, show me how to do it. And your second option is, you're thinking about signing up, but you'd rather wait until celebration starts in January to get all the incentives that has. And that one, option 3, is you just want more information. So if you fill that out, You're not obligated in any way to sign up to be a demonstrator. It's just showing me how many people might have interest in doing something like that and signing up and being a part of this. I have people on my team right now that they're just, all they want to do is they sign up for the discount. They don't want to do classes or anything else, and that's perfectly fine. I don't bother them. If they have questions, they reach out to me, that kind of thing, and I answer them as quickly as I can. So if you are thinking, have been thinking about signing up for a demonstrator, let me know, fill out that form. And like I said, it just gives me a notification of who's out there thinking about possibly joining under me. I'll probably be the first one in January to do it, because what I want to do is give you plenty of time to get the stamp set that I want you to use in your hands. And it'll be the new, probably out of the Celebration catalog that we'll use. And, so I'll probably do the first one just to get us going in January, and then whoever shows interest in it, you know, I'll select them, and we'll just kind of like do a random thing and make sure, hey, Tammy, oh my gosh, Tammy White's on here. Get off here, Tammy, now you've made me so nervous. Bless her heart. I showed them the stamp set I won and the nice card that you just sent me. So make sure that you guys visit my blog for that, and I just want to read my notes and make sure, okay. I think I've covered everything that I wanted to cover for that. So now I'm going to pop over here and I'll show you guys the card that I'm going to make today. So this is the card that I'm going to make. So it's going to be a little bit of heat embossing. So I'm sorry, but I'll have to use my heat tool. So it's probably going to be a little bit loud. So I just want to make sure I'm on the right spot. Okay. Tammy says, haha, stop it. I'm shaking. I'm not even kidding, Tammy. My hands are trembling. You make me nervous. I mean, my gosh, you're Tammy White. Come on. Okay, so here's the card I'm going to make for you guys. So my card base today is Pool Party, and then I have a piece of the DSP from the Christmas pack. I cannot remember the name of it. Tammy has got me so flustered. But I'll have the supply list later tonight on my blog for you guys. And then I have a piece of Whisper White. And I cut this piece just a little bit smaller because I really wanted, on this one I'll show you guys. On the one I did last night, I just cut them, they're normal. You know, this one is 4 and a quarter by 5. And then this one, the white Whisper White piece is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. So what I wanted to do is take this piece down just a bit. So I cut it at 3.5 by 4 3/4, just so that way that DSP pops a little bit behind there. So let me see. Aw, thanks, Mary. You're too sweet. Mary says that I do a great job. I know, but I'm still nervous now that I know that Miss Tammy's on here. So we're going to use the Versamark, and I'm going to use Pool Party ink. I'm going to use silver embossing powder, and then I'm going to use the Pool Party satin ribbon, I think is the name of that. I think it's satin shimmer. And then we're going to use the silver ribbon, and this is just got a little bit of silver with a little bit of white on the edge. I love that ribbon. I use it quite a bit. We're going to use some of the basic jewel rhinestones on this card. And I'm going to grab my stamping mat because we have to have that. And I'm just going to grab this piece of paper because I want to protect my work surface. And I'm just going to make sure that I have my piece of Whisper White in the center so I don't make sure that I stamp off right. I'm going to use my embossing buddy, and I'm just going to give it a swirl. That's just going to help to take off any of the fingerprints and anything that might be on there. So the stamp set I'm going to use is Every Good Wish, and that's the one that I'm doing today for the giveaway, guys. And I'm also going to use the Colorful Seasons. I'm going to use those 2 snowflakes, and then I'm going to use the 2 snowflakes in the Merry Cafe. Okay? So, I've already used the embossing buddy to get my area clear. And I'm going to ink up the sentiment, because I want that to go on first, and I'll stamp everything else around it. And then we're just going to stamp that right pretty much in the lower left-hand corner. Okay, and then I'm just going to pull up on that. And it shows a little bit pinkish, and that's because I was using a red stamp last night. I cleaned it and cleaned it and cleaned it and still could not get that. But it dries really, really fine. It's okay. So I'm just going to take the bigger snowflake and just kind of do it in some random spots. And then I'm going to go in with the second largest one. And you can really see your Versamark where it's at on here. So you don't really have to worry about overlapping or anything like that. Then I'm going to take the ones from the Mary Cafe. And I'm just going to put a couple of those on there. Just random spots. Now I'm trying to make sure. I can't tell. Let me hold this up, guys. Yep, I can do one right there. Now you want to leave room because I'm going to go back in with the Pull Party just to add a little bit, like I did, just to add a little bit of color. So I'm just going to open up the embossing powder. And my little containers, you guys, and the little spoons, I got at Dollar Tree. And the spoon, as you can see, it just lays perfectly in there. I want to make sure I'm not picking that up. Let me move that over there. Now I got it better. And then I'm just going to spread my embossing powder on here. I debated about not doing this card because it does take a little bit of time to do it. And then the noise from the gun, the heat tool. And I know I'm going live, but I thought, you know what? They'll have patience with me, I think. They won't mind a little bit of noise. And it looked like I overstamped right there on the snowflake, but you know what? It's still fine. It's still a cute card. Just make sure that you cover everything really well when you're doing this, because once it's set and you can't go back. So I just, especially around the edges where your finger might have touched it. Okay, guys, I got to turn on the heat tool. So bear with me. I'll apologize now. And then I like to take my piercing tool, and you can just use it to hold your paper down. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Sydney. Okay, let me focus on what I'm doing now. I'm checking comments. You really don't have to use your heat or move your heat tool too much. I mean, I just kind of start watching it, and when I can see that it's melting the powder, then I just kind of move it around. Move it to a different area. And you just want to make sure you get all of it. I kind of like the where I overstamped on some of them, to be honest with you. I kind of like that. Just a little bit more, guys, and we'll have it all done. We'll all be melted. Okay, so what I like to do before I give it a final, say that it's done, is I just pick it up and look at it really close, make sure I have it all melted, and when I'm happy with it, we'll say it's done. So there you guys go. And I ended up stamping it. I didn't even realize it till just now. I ended up on my original one. It was down in the lower left, and on this one now it's going to be up in the upper right. Evidently, I stamped it upside down. And these markings back here, guys, that is supposed to be on there. That's part of the stamp set. So I'm just going to put my lid on there to make sure I don't dump that everywhere. Now I'm going to, of course, the one day that I don't bring my stamping scrub over here, but I think I have. We'll just use my little mat that I have right here. I just want to clean off the two smaller stamps, because now I'm going to go back in with Pull Party. And I'm going to take those, the smaller ones, and I'm just going to randomly, and I did this just because I wanted to add just a little bit of color. I just kind of thought the silver was just too much with not enough color. So I just did it just to add just a little bit of color, just a little bit of pop on it, okay? So let me see, guys. It looks like I have a bunch of comments. Hi, Grace. Hi, Freddie. Hi, Lisa. Yeah, Lisa says she likes the overstamp too. I do too, Lisa. I really like that. And Freddie is from Florida. Hi, Michelle. From Vegas Strong. Yes, Vegas Strong. Absolutely, 100%. Okay, let me move these out of the way. And I'm going to grab my card base. And I'm just going to, I've already got it scored. So I'm just going to give it a nice crease in the center. And I have a backup snail to the right of me because I have a feeling I'm going to run out of snail. I can see the little cardboard piece, so I wanted to be prepared. So we'll just put that piece down. Then I'm going to take, I want to bring this piece of paper back in really quick. I'm going to take my Pull Party ribbon, and now we're going to end up putting it on the opposite side. So I'm just going to measure that with my scissors like that. And before I put that on there, I'm going to grab some tape. And you can use snail. I've told you guys this. Snail or fast fuse is going to, you can put it on the back side and it's still going to work. This is just the way that I've always done it. So I call it the cheater method. Then I'm going to take the silver ribbon and I'm just going to make sure that I have enough and snip that off. And you don't even have to use snail. I mean, this is how I did this last night. I just centered it. And I'm going to just put some more tape to hold that. Center that right there. Bend it around. And I'm going to put some more tape on there. Hey, Rachel. Hi, Irene. I think Miss Tammy has gotten my audience to grow today. Thank you very much, Tammy. Okay, so now what I did, instead of using snail, I used dimensionals because I wanted this to be popped up just a little bit. So I used 6 going all the way around like I just put them there. Okay, and then we'll just peel these off. I make a mess when I stamp, guys. So one thing I shared with them, with everybody at the beginning of the video is I'm thinking about doing some late night stamping Friday night at midnight. If anybody is interested in that, let me know. I don't want to be the only one on here at midnight. Okay, then we're going to make a bow with the Pull Party. And just pull that through. And just resize it. I always just keep pulling until I get it the size that I want. And that side's just a little bit too big. Pull this side down a little bit more. Sometimes it's a lot of back and forth. And then I'm just going to trim those off. And I always like to make it a nice little V. I'm going to trim this one just a little bit. There we go. Then, get all my yuckies out of the way. We'll take a glue dot. I just always use glue dots when I put a ribbon on this way, if I don't tie it around. So I just place it right in the center. And another little trick, if you guys really want to manipulate your little ends, you could use glue dots for that too. I have done that before, like if I wanted them popped up and to lay in a certain way, I'll just put a glue dot on the back and you can actually make it lay however you want to make it lay. Okay, guys, I think that is it. That is, oh no, we got to put the rhinestones on. Let me grab my piercing tool that I cannot live without. This little tool is amazing. So I just randomly picked the snowflakes that I was going to put the rhinestones in, and I tried to use different sizes. So I used some that were larger, the larger ones, and then I used some of the smaller ones. And I just placed them right in the center. And I think that's good. We'll leave that there. Okay, guys, let me move everything out of the way so you can see it better. So this is the one I did last night with it on the bottom left, and then this one is the one we just did today, the upper right. And then I made my piece of Whisper White smaller so that way you could see more of the DSP in the back. So let me see really quick. I always try to keep my videos a half hour, guys, and we are past a half hour just by a minute or two. But I want to make sure that I see everybody. Oh, Camille says she'll be up late. And Camille, I love your name. I've always loved the name Camille. So let's see. Lisa, hi Lisa. PM, hello. I'm reading. Amanda says, midnight would be a reasonable time for me. Miss so many live videos because they're so early. I feel your pain. I am not an early riser either. And Lisa says it's a nice card. And Tracy says, beautiful. Thank you guys so much. And thanks Tammy White for getting all these people to join me today. I know it was because of you. And I so appreciate that. So I'll let you guys know if I decide to do one this Friday. If not, let's go ahead and count on next Friday at midnight. I'll do a live and we'll see who all joins us. So if you guys want to shop in my online store, everything that you just seen here, you can purchase in my online store, okay? So I'm going to go for now. I want to say thank you, everybody, for joining. And I do want to tell the people that just popped in, this is this week's giveaway. Let me show it again. So this is this week's giveaway drawing. What I'm doing, it's the Every Good Wish stamp set in the holiday catalog. And how I want you to enter is comment on this video, on this Facebook Live, or share it, or become a new subscriber to my YouTube channel. So that's 3 entries. If you do all 3, it would give you 3 chances to win this beautiful stamp set. So, thank you guys again for joining me. Sadly, I have to go to work. I don't want to, but I have to. I have a stamping addiction, and that helps pay for that. So that's how I justify me having to work. So, thank you so much again, guys, for stopping by and joining me. I have so much fun. I love doing these. I do them every Wednesday at 1:30, and I try to put a reminder. Make sure that you like my Facebook page, and you'll get the reminders like everybody else does. And I had an awesome time with you guys today. Thanks so much. Bye.